welcome or welcome back. My name is Joanne and today's video is something I've never done before. I'm going to be sharing my October makeup basket with you guys. I know it's already about halfway through October, but I figured I would show you everything I'm using for this month, and maybe for like whatever I switch out, I'll do one for next month as well, because there are some categories where it's gonna stay the same. I don't know, I just thought it would be really fun to show what makeup I'm using currently. So let's just get into my October makeup basket. I'm going to start with primers. I have my Product Pan primer, which is the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer, so I probably won't mention this again. I mean, actually, I don't know if I want to declutter this or not, because it's past the expiration date and it's like, I don't know, it doesn't keep me matte. It does kind of blur my pores, so maybe I will keep it. I don't know. It smells fine. It still smells the same as it always has, so yeah, but this will always stay in, along with my Auric Glow Lust Radiant Luminizer. I've actually been really enjoying using this. I am not using it today, but I do like using this. It doesn't add too much of a glow because I have oily skin and I don't love to look glowy, if you can't tell from my makeup today. So, but I really like this. It adds a nice little bit of glow, not too much. It's a little tacky. It's nice. What can I say? Foundations, I have two. So I have this Fenty Beauty Eavesdrop in the shade number 8. And this, that is a lot higher than I remember it being. Oh, it's uneven. But I'm trying to use this up. I don't like this. It's not my favorite. It's just not mattifying enough for me. The other foundation I'm keeping out is actually new to my collection. I just picked this up today at Ulta. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Broad Spectrum SPF 15 24-hour matte foundation oil control. So this is the matte version of it, and this is in the shade NC17. I think it's a pretty good shade match. I did good. I shade matched myself this time instead of having someone help me. I think I did very good. So yeah, if you have a similar skin tone to mine, NC17 I guess is your shade. But I really enjoy this. I mean, it's the foundation I'm wearing today. Of course, I used it right after I bought it. And it just leaves such a nice matte finish. I love it. It looks so good. We'll see how it lasts, but so far so good with this one. I don't love that this nozzle doesn't have a cap, so it's gross. But I really like this foundation, so oh well. I do have one color corrector, and it is my Huda corrector in the shade Peach. I am using it today under my concealer. I like it, but I always forget to reach for it. Even with it being in my makeup basket, I forget to reach for it. I would love to try to use up Cherry Blossom though, so I think I'm going to bring that out more towards the winter time. But I'm really enjoying this. It's helping cover my dark circles, and that's all I can ask for from this. I do have two concealers. I have my Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Liquid Concealer in the shade Coconut Flakes 2.7N. This is the one I'm using today on top of that corrector. This is really nice, but I have found a new favorite concealer, and that is my other concealer that's in. These are the only two concealers I own, so this is going to be a category that I don't share every month. This is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer in the shade Cedar, and this is just a mini of it. I got it from Sephora. It's so cute, but I thought it would be nice to just get a mini to try it out, and I love it. It's full coverage. This is a good shade for me. It doesn't crease, it doesn't go into your fine lines. It's really nice. I love this concealer. Again, my new holy grail concealer. Next is powder, and for right now I've been using the same powders. It might change again. If it does, I will share it with you guys. But for my under eyes, I have my Givenchy Prisma Libre powder. I think when I use this up, I'm gonna buy a mini of the new reformulated one just to try it, because maybe I'll like it, you know? Everyone else doesn't like it, but what if I do? What if I like it? Yeah, this is gonna stay in though, so I'm not gonna share this every single month, but this will always stay in until I use it up. And then my setting powder for the rest of my face is currently the Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Paste Powder. This is my favorite loose powder I have ever used. I don't like it on my under eyes because it's too heavy for me. I kind of have very sensitive under eyes. Like, I need a light setting powder under there. But this is so nice for like my T-zone, all over my face. Just so nice. It's a little bit of a heavier powder, which I find that I need just because I have oily skin. But I really enjoy this, and I would definitely buy the jumbo size of this when I run out of this one, which is gonna take a while. And also in the winter time, I'm gonna probably bring in a powder to try to use up in my Project Pan. So when that comes, I'll share that. And I do only have one pressed powder in my collection. I know, crazy. But I really just use pressed powder as a touch-up powder. So I figured I just need one. And this is not what it actually looks like, okay? This is my first time ever repressing something. But this is the Nakia Joy Cosmetics pressed powder. And again, I just repressed this, so that's what it looks like. It's got to dry. But this is what I use for touch-ups. It's my only loose powder. No. This is my only pressed powder. And once I use this up, I don't know, I kind of want to try the Hourglass pressed powder. I've heard bad things about the Huda one. I don't know. I still want to try it though, because it's the Huda powder, even though the loose powder is not my favorite. I don't know, Fenty has a blotting powder. We'll see. It'll probably be the Hourglass one, not gonna lie. Next category is bronzer, and I only have two. I have a cream and a powder. So if you watch my Project Pans, you can probably guess what the two are. But my Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. This is what the shade looks like. It's so nice. I have it on today, again, under my powder bronzer. But I've been enjoying layering makeup. I don't know. Before I'm like, why would you do that extra step? But now I'm like, I enjoy doing that extra step because I'm extra, and that's okay. And then my powder bronzer. My L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear bronzer in the shade 350 Medium. I don't have pan on this yet. Okay, I need to film my deca panning next weekend. So hopefully I can hit pan on this week. I'm going to wake up early to do my makeup so I can try to hit pan on this. Okay? Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna really try here. When I talked about powder, I forgot to mention this MAC mineralized skin finish in the shade Global Glow. So I've been watching a lot of Alexa Chan. I'll have her channel linked down in the description box if you're interested. But she does a lot of like simplistic makeup. She loves MAC. She's a huge MAC girly, and she's gotten me into trying MAC. And I kind of love it. Why I bring her up is because she uses Global Glow as like a finishing powder over her cheeks. I don't know if you can tell, but like I used it today and I really like the effect it gives. It just gives a nice little glow right there. It's not super like glittery, shimmery or anything. It's just really pretty, and I kind of want soft and gentle as a highlighter. So, but I can't. I've spent so much money this month. It's so bad. Like, it's so bad. I need to stop. But yeah, I'm glad I picked this one up to use as a finishing powder, because this will probably replace my Hourglass Dim Light. I'll still try to use that one up, but I think this is my go-to right now. After my first use. I did just use it one time today. So yeah, I gotta keep trying it out, but so far so good. Next category is blush, and I have 4. Okay, so let's start off with my Project Pan blushes. I have MAC Glow Play blush in So Natural. This is what that looks like. It's very pushed to the side. Oh my god, you can see that ring. You can really see that ring. Wow. I do have this on underneath one of my blushes I'm going to be talking about. I've been loving this. At first, I didn't like this. Like, if you asked me a month or two ago, probably like 2 months ago, I'd be like, I don't like these. I don't get the hype. I don't get it. But now, I love these. Especially this shade. It's so pretty. I need to try Grand, which is the other shade I have. That one's more of a pink shade. But I'm really enjoying these. I'm really enjoying this. I'm so glad I put this in my project pan because otherwise I wouldn't have fallen in love with this. My other project pan blush is my Giorgio Armani blush in the shade number 11. This is just a nice everyday nude shade. It has a pink sheen, which is very interesting. You can see that's been used, hopefully. Can you see it's been used? I hope so. I can see that it's been used. It doesn't last. It doesn't last on my cheeks, even with setting spray. I'm really thinking about decluttering this at the end of the year. I'm gonna try to stick through it for my project pan for the rest of the year. And then I might declutter it just because I have other blushes I prefer. Like other blushes that actually stay, that have the lasting power, that have the pigment. Again, the pigment part could be the shade. Okay, I understand that. Could be because it's such a nude type of shade. But yeah, I don't love this, but it's my project pan, so it's in my makeup basket. My last two blushes, I have Danessa Myricks, one of her Yummy Skin blushes in the shade Jubilee. It's just a nice terracotta shade. I love it so much. I love it so much. I don't know if I have a video of me using it. I have no idea. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But I love this so much. It's very much a cream to powder type of formula. It's so creamy. I mean, can you see my finger marks in there? It's very creamy, but then it turns into like a powder, and sometimes it feels like it's like kind of hard to blend out. I'm not gonna lie, but it's so nice. It's so pretty. I love it. It works nice over powder. It's just really nice, and it lasts all day. What more can you ask for from a blush, honestly? Yeah, and I love this shade. And this shade is just perfect for this time of year. So that's why this one's out here. And my last blush is my MAC powder blush in the shade Melba. I'm telling you, I've been on a MAC kick lately. This is the blush that I have on top of So Natural. It's just a nice everyday pink. It just gives you like that little bit of flush. I think it's so pretty. I love this blush so much. And I still really want Gingerly. One day I'm gonna get that. One day. Because every time it's in store, I'm like, I want it, but I don't know if I should get it because I have so many blushes, but I really want it. So I'm probably going to get it maybe sometime soon, maybe in a month or two, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when it happens, but it's going to happen. I have one highlighter, and that is my Project Pan highlighter, and that is Rare Beauty Exhilarate. It's on my cheeks today. It's so pretty. I love this highlighter so much. I literally just filmed my Rolling Project Pan update last week. So you can see it, see the products, it's fine. Like, it's just a nice gold champagne shade. Very pretty. And I love this packaging. I actually like the feel of this more than her blush packaging. Her blush packaging feels so cheap. Sorry, Selena. Love you, but it feels cheap. But this one just feels so sleek, and I love it so much. I have two products that are not necessarily makeup products, but they are a necessity. I have my Shiseido eyelash curler. I just got this one because I've had my Tweezerman one for years, and I'm like, I think it's time to get a new one. Just cause. So I got this one. It's really nice. I like it. It feels hefty. Like, big difference between this and the Tweezerman one, let me tell you. And then I have my Essence pencil sharpener right here. I got this from Ulta. It was like $2-3 and I'm like, you know what, I need one, so I bought it. It's nice, it works well, sharpens my pencils pretty nicely. So, and it has a cap, which I find that I like. And unlike the Victoria Beckham one that doesn't have a cap and you have to make sure you sharpen it over a trash can. That's just too much work for me, I guess. Eyes. I don't know how I want to do this because I've kind of migrated all of my eyeliners into my little makeup thing that I have my makeup basket in. For eye primers, I have my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This is my everyday eye primer. The only one I use, besides my glitter glue, which I do also have in here, is my Bella Beauté Bar Shimmer Stay eyeshadow primer potion. I love this thing so much. I always talk about this when I'm using a glitter glue, when I recommend one. This one. love. I think I'm a little extra because I have 4 mascaras. Okay, to be fair, I could separate them into 3 different categories, and I just dropped one. That one doesn't want to be included. First, I have this MAC Stack Legit Lift Lash Primer. It's on my lashes now, topped with one of my other mascaras, but I really like this. I find that this really does help first, like, lengthen and like voluminize your lashes. Big fan of this. And then to go along with that, I have the MAC Stack in black, just the black one, the normal one. I would probably pick this up in the waterproof version, but these are currently in a gift set at Ulta, so I thought I might as well pick up that because I plan on getting a mascara and a lash primer anyways, so I was like, I might as well just get the set. So yeah, this is the mascara I have on top of that one, and my lashes look so good. Like, sorry that you're seeing up my nose. But like, my lashes, they're long, they're separated, they're volumized. Love. So much. And then to go along with those, yes, I have another MAC Stack, okay? This is the MAC Stack in Chestnut Stack. This is the brown one, because I just really want to try a brown mascara. I think it'd be so fun for just like everyday looks. So I'm excited to try this. And I've been wanting to try a brown mascara. I was thinking of trying the YSL Lash Clash in a brown, but I think I prefer this mascara anyways, so excited to try this one. This isn't even opened yet. And my last mascara is finally not a MAC mascara, okay? It's not. It is the Tartelette XL Tubing Mascara. This has a lot of hype around it, and I don't agree with the hype. I will say I have very short, stubby lashes. I do use a lash serum, which it's about time that I have to get a new one because it's been 6 months, or almost 6 months, since the one I'm currently using. But that's a future Joanne problem to have. This mascara, I don't love it. I don't even like it. It feels heavy on my lashes. It's just, at first, it gives such nice length and definition on my lashes. It looks so nice. But after like 5 seconds, my lashes fall. Like, they're like really nice, upright, and they just go boop. So I'm like, yeah. And it just feels heavy on my lashes. I just don't like it. I don't like it, and that's why I got the MAC one, because I wanted to try that one. But yeah, I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. If you love this mascara, I love that for you. All of our makeup preferences are different, right? But just not for me. I have 2 brow products. I have my Lawless Shape Up Soft Fill Brow Pencil in the shade Cacao. It's what's in my brows today. And I am so close to finishing this. This is all I have left. Look at that. That's probably like a week's worth of use, not even, which is so exciting. And then I'm just gonna start using eyeshadow as brow powder, because I'm like, why spend like $30 on a brow pencil when you have so many black? Because I can use a black eyeshadow on my brows because they're so dark, because my hair is very dark, or I can use a very dark brown eyeshadow that I'm probably rarely going to use on my eyes, and even if I do, it's going to take forever to use them up anyways. So this is going to be my last brow pencil for the foreseeable future because I'm going to start using my eyeshadows. But yeah, I'm excited to finally use this up. I don't love this. It's too creamy. It's not the right shade. It's just like a dark brown, but not cool tone enough for me. And then my brow gel is the ABH Brow Freeze Gel. I guess I'll show you the wand. The only thing, gross. The only thing about this is that a lot of product comes off on the wand. So I always have, every single time I like wipe off the excess on the sides to use it. I really like it. It like laminates my brows. I never used the brow freeze because it always intimidated me. But I like that it comes in a gel now because it looks really nice. It like lays down your brows really nicely, and I just like that effect. Eyeliners. Oh, before that, because I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. But before eyeliners, I do have my Rare Beauty eyeshadow stick in the shade Contentment. It's my Project Pan, and I think I'm gonna take it out of my Project Pan. I don't want to reach for it. Like, it's pretty, it's easy to use, it's very quick. I just like my eyeshadow palettes. It's a nice product. I will say, I do like the product. I love the shade, it's very pretty. But I just prefer an eyeshadow palette. I don't know what it is. I just can't get myself to reach for this. So I think I'm gonna roll it out of my Project Pan in my next update, which is gonna be next month. So yeah, sad. I'm being so dramatic, aren't I? Well, I'm just gonna speed through this section because it's my eyeliners, and all of my eyeliners are in that organizer. They used to be separate, but I didn't want them to be separate anymore because it just added too much clutter onto my vanity. Let me organize these into brands. I only have one Natasha Denona eyeliner, and that is this one in the shade Willow. This came out with the Yucca palette. I need to sharpen this. Clearly I don't use this because it hasn't even been sharpened, and the Yucca palette came out, what, last year? Yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. This is too expensive to get rid of. Too expensive. I have two Victoria Beckham liners. So I have this one in the shade Cinnamon, which is just like a light shimmery brown. And I have this one in the shade Cocoa, which I use all the time. It's just a deep brown, and it probably has eyeshadow on it because I use this one all the time. Look how little it is compared to Cinnamon. Look at the difference. You can tell which one I use more. I have three Kaleidos ones. I don't know the names of these, but this one's in L02. These are their multi-chrome liners. L06. Wait, oh. Go back down. Go down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go down. Thank you. This one's just like a shimmery blue. And L05. I don't use these ones that often either. I don't know, I just haven't figured out a way to use these. Like, I don't like them as an upper lash line liner because they're not sharp enough, and there's no sharpener on these. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna use it. I could use it on my lower lash line. Like, instead of eyeshadow, put on an eyeliner. I wouldn't use these on my waterline. I mean, I guess I could. That'll be fun to try. Maybe one day I'll do that. I have two mini Makeup Forever liners. I have All Around White, which I don't love using a white in my waterline. And I don't love these as eyeliners. And then I have Whatever Black. This transferred on me. This did not stay. It was very easy to apply, but it did not stay at all. So, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Just no. Maybe I'll use them for like mixing lip liners or lipsticks or something. I could do that. That might be what they're for. I have two from MAC. These are their Color Excess gel pencil eyeliners. I have the shade Serial Monogamous, which is the one I'm wearing today. It's just this nice, like, hunter green type of shade. And obviously you can see what my other one is. And then I have the shade Full Sleeve, which is just their nude one. I find that these last so well. Normally a waterliner lasts like 5 minutes. Not even, probably. And it just disappears. But these are so nice. Like, you can still see it on my eyes. Crazy. Wild. And then I have two Danessa Myricks color fixes. I have the one in Blackout, which I'm wearing today. And then I have the shade Vamp, which is this fun red-brown type of shade, which is perfect for this time of year. I used this once, and it was really fun. yeah, I have these two and they're really fun to play with. You can use these as bases, you can use these as liners, you can use these all over the face, actually. So I love these. I may have just moved my tripod, so I'm sorry if the angle is different. Now I have all of my ColourPops. I'm just gonna show you them, say the names of them, and move on. Peach Fuzz, a glow, which is a shimmery green, extra frosting, a pastel yellow, Prance, my absolute favorite, just a nice periwinkle, Crystal Crush, which is just a nice blue, just a classic blue, Get Lucid, which is a nice like coppery type of color, Icebreaker, a fun mint, Joyride, which is like a burgundy color, kind of similar to Vamp, but I don't like using these on the upper lash line. I also don't like them in the waterline. They don't last. Except Prance is actually okay, but a lot of them don't last. I have Catsuit, which is a fun like teal type of shade. I have Punch, which is my favorite yellow. This is just so fun to add a pop of color to a neutral look. I have Dirty Talk, which is a gold. Piggy Bank, which is just like a medium toned purple. And then I have a Crybaby, which is another one of my favorites. It's just a lavender. Those are all of my eyeliners. Oh my god. Now it's on to lip products. I have 4 lip liners. I have Melt Cashmere, currently in my Project Pan. Makeup Forever Wear for Walnut in my Deca Panning. I have Blend Bunny Like a Pro, which is a red lip liner, also in my Deca Panning. And then I have Lunar Beauty Cocoa, just because a dark brown is really fun nowadays. During the fall, it's so fun. I love pairing this with just like a rusty orange red type of lipstick. So pretty. Love that look so much. And then I have my lip products. I forgot to mention my lip prep product, which currently is the YSL Candy Glaze in the shade 02. I don't love this. It's a little too thick for my liking. That's it on that. It's very glossy though. Love the gloss on it. Very hydrating. Just a little too thick of a formula. And then I have one gloss, which is my Odense and Angelica gloss in the shade Spectral, which is in my Project Pan. And then I have 4 lipsticks. So I have Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame to help pair with my red lip liner. And then I have Pat McGrath Vendetta, which is another red lipstick to help pair with the lip liner. This is my favorite red, along with Walk of No Shame. I love both of these. Walk of No Shame I go for if I don't want as pigmented of a red like this one. I have Charlotte Tilbury Supermodel, which is in my Project Pan. So it looks like, not all the products, I'm not showing you where I am with this lipstick, okay? And then my last lipstick is from Melt Cosmetics. This is their matte lipstick in the shade Mum. This is just a nice orangey, rusty orangey brown red shade. This is not what I have on my lips. It doesn't even look like it. I love this type of color for the fall time, so this is living in my makeup basket right now. My last category are setting sprays. I might have a little too many, but I have a reason for all of them. First is this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. This is actually kind of low, and I just use this to spray my brushes. I mean, it's nice as a setting spray. It's nothing like super spectacular or anything, but it's nice. That's what I use this for. That's why this stays out of my vanity. And then I have my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, just because I'm going to use this up. It's not my favorite setting spray. I find it makes me glowy. I don't like being glowy, in case you can't tell from my makeup. I like a natural dew, but like this is just too much for me. And this would be better in the colder months, so that's why this one's out on my vanity. The last two I got in a set together because holiday sets are now out. I have MAC Fix Plus, which this is their newer packaging, which a lot of people don't like, but I never had it in the original packaging, so I can't compare. And this is nice to just melt your powder if you look a little too powdery. It's just nice to spray this and bring that down. And then I have the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over, which is like a long-lasting setting spray. And I heard it's just Steph say this, but Hope Miss Tom, they said that this helped secure their makeup all night into the early morning. And I mean, so far it's doing really good with my makeup. I've used it the last few times I've done my makeup, and this is performing very nicely. I am very much a setting spray believer. I really do think that helps prolong your makeup. Primer, on the other hand, I don't know if it's a necessity. Maybe a blurring primer, but I don't know. That's everything that's in my October makeup basket. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're excited for this to come back every month. And yeah, have you tried any of these products? Let me know. Let me know. And I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.